This is Karl Gerber from Talk Radio 790 KABC. I want to tell you we're going to have a comedy show tonight at 7 p.m. Not a show about legal matters. We got our act together and we figured out a way to do a comedy show with Cindy D, the most famous English-speaking landline phone sex operator in the world, Reverb, her not sister, who is an ASMR whisper porn legend, and Dr. D. Definitively, the mother is Cindy D, but not the mother of Reverb, according to her. It was the Immaculate Conception with Remus Helms, the most important man in Sun Valley, California. Tune in tonight, 7 o'clock p.m., KABC AM790, or listen on this channel. So we have maybe the only brand new comedy show that will be airing in Los Angeles tonight. Obviously, most people are not making any new material because they can't be around anyone else. Well, us people at the high end of comedy on radio, we have a way of doing this where we're not together and we still can make the show with 4 different actors. All right, tonight, the Karl Gerber Workplace Lawyer Show, 7 p.m., not 8 p.m., 7 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on AM790 or on this very channel. We need to bring you comedy because it's been a very bleak week where for those of us who are working, it's been, a lot of seeing the inside of our house. If you have children, maybe you've heard them practice a guitar lick, the same guitar lick, the whole week. In this household, it's been smoke on the water, and there are other things you're going to see, like perhaps your family in their pajamas and wearing the same clothes every day. So this episode tonight, Saturday night, March 28th, 2020, is going to bring you a little bit of uplifting spirits. It's going to be high-level comedy. I guarantee that. We've got 3 of the funniest voice actresses on the show. Well, that's maybe for you to decide, but I know Cindy D is a favorite. Reverb is just plain weird, and Dr. D, the inventor of the bioengineered human genitals that were modified by Remus Helms, the most important man in Sun Valley, California, where there are not a lot of coronavirus cases right now. Well, he got those things mounted in his sex robots. So this is going to be a zany bunch tonight. Joining me on AM 790 KABC Los Angeles at 7 o'clock, or listen on this channel. I would recommend that you do subscribe to the channel because there are a lot of things that are happening these days. We may not even be on KABC at all after April. We may go on another station, which we've been to do, or make it an internet show, but times are not really good right now, obviously, with the whole shutdown and most everyone working from home. So I'm not sure that at the expiration of the current contract I want to jump into a new one, although we have been offered placement on, I think, 3 different radio stations in Los Angeles for the show. It would be a different time, it would be a different station, and I don't know. We're just going to have to see what happens. I was planning on making a move to another station, FM, but now with what's going on with the coronavirus, it's uncertain. I certainly don't want to be getting this, and don't want that to happen to any of my voice actors or actresses, and so it's very difficult to record one of these shows. I found a way of doing it because I have the equipment, and getting people to come in through their own devices, but not all of it. Voice actors and actresses that you hear on the show have their own equipment. Well, I mean, Remus Helms has 14 inches of equipment, but there's a certain amount of equipment you need just to record a show, and you need to have some studio space, and some of the people that I work with do, but probably very few of them, and so it would just be some of the same people. So until this whole coronavirus thing blows over, very difficult to create new shows. It certainly can't be done when everyone's together. Although broadcast is not an exception to the stay at home, and a lot of the people at KABC and a lot of the people at the stations I've been talking to who want the shows are just driving around and meeting people and acting like it's nothing and getting people to come into the radio stations with those microphones. But that's not what I want to be doing right now, and that's not what I want to be doing with voice actors and actresses. So we're trying to figure out how we can do this. I'm sorry about last week's show. It was very poor audio quality. I called in from home. Horrible week the week before that show. That was the week we were all trying to figure out how we could work from home and how to get food. I spent a good 10 days or 14 days almost just trying to get food. We really didn't have enough food at home. It was horrible. I mean, it was just eating the same things. It was time for weight loss. It was not good. So this week I pulled it together and we have a first-rate comedy show with lots of sound effects. So please listen tonight. 7 p.m. Please subscribe to the channel and please give some likes on the videos. I know that the nature of my broadcast does kind of invite the jerks of the world and the people to be nasty, but I really just thought it was really ridiculous when one time we did an announcement like this about the upcoming show and someone gives it a thumbs down, and that's just not cool. These shows take a lot of work. It takes 10 hours, maybe a week to write them, maybe more. It takes time